Teacher Mindy here with part 5 of When Life Gives You Empty Rolls of Toilet Paper instead of full rolls of toilet paper. What would a great VIP kid teacher do? We would make props for our classroom. So today's prop is a house. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm always needing a house. So for one thing with a house, you can use the in and out. One of lesson 1 or level 1 classes, they talk about come in. And so I'll use my little Meg that I bought off Etsy. Someone painted this little Meg for me. And I'll say, come in, and I'll put her inside the house. And there's the little mic. Same thing, come in, go out. So here's my go out. Okay, you're needing a house all the time. We'll often do this for our TPR for house, but having a prop for house is also very helpful. So what you're going to need is some glue. I like the tacky glue. It dries fast and I'm very impatient. You need a black marker. I used a little bit of tape to reinforce the roof. I glued it on, but I also used a little tape just to help it stay a little bit better. Of course, your empty toilet paper roll. For the base of the house, I use tan, and it's 6 inch by 4 1/4 inch. You could use whatever color you choose, but I wanted to make a tan house. And then I used a dark brown for the roof, and that's 4 1/2 by 2 1/8 inch for the roof. And then I used a little rectangle 1 inch by 1 1/4 inch for the door, and I decided to do an blue on the inside and blue on the outside. I thought it just looked a little bit better having it blue on both sides for the door. And then my windows are just little 1 inch squares of yellow. Again, your windows can be whatever color you want. I just did a little yellow 1 inch square and drew a little X on them to show the window panes. On the roof, I drew the little scallops to look like the shingles that you would have on a roof. And on the door, I just kind of outlined the sides in the top and put a little doorknob. So those are all things that you're going to do with your marker, and I did ahead of time for you so you wouldn't be bored watching me do all the shingles. That take a little bit of time. Okay, so prop number 5, a house. We're going to start out just like we have on all the other props of gluing our base. So here's your base. Put a good generous amount of your tacky glue on. You don't want it to seep over the sides, so keep it a little bit away from the sides when you glue it on. Then you take your roll, just set it down. These are great crafts that you can do with your own children while you're home. They don't have to just be a prop for your classroom. You can have your kids make all sorts of fun things with them while they are home, waiting out for the coronavirus to be over with, and we can all stop social distancing and go out and return to normal life. So comment below and let me know, what are some things you've been doing while you're at home? Have you had more time to get some projects done, or are you finding that you're not as motivated to get your projects done? I don't know about you, but I kind of go in spurts. where sometimes I'm motivated to get my projects done, and sometimes I'm like, ugh, I just want to sit and knit and veg and not be very productive. So I think that's pretty normal with what we're all going through. This is something that none of us have ever experienced in our life. So I think having different emotions, ups and downs, is quite normal. Claudia made out this little schedule for us, and we were supposed to try to do something fun each day. Like Sunday is go take a pretty picture day, and we did that once. We went and saw the Texas wildflowers and took a really pretty picture with the puppy, but last 2 Sundays we haven't done that, so we need to do that. Today is actually Easter Sunday, and we had a special breakfast, and we did exchange Easter baskets, just my husband and I and Claudia. I have got Easter baskets to give Chelsea and Dylan, but they are up at our cabin house this weekend, so I'll give them to them tomorrow, but we're not getting together with anybody. Brett is on his way to go see his dad soon and do his grocery shopping for him and get him some dinner. He tries to go see him on the weekends, so he's getting ready to leave and do that. Somebody has to get his groceries, and he has an aide during the week, but she gets kind of confused on what he likes and doesn't like, where we know. I think she's nervous to substitute things for him, so we know what he likes and doesn't like. I hate to put Brett into any jeopardy of going into the grocery store, but that's what we have to do right now for his dad. So okay, so next I'm going to work on the roof. So what I'm going to do with the roof is just take a little bit of this tape, and this is just packaging tape. I think you could use any kind of tape, it's not going to show. I just did it to, it's what I had, it was handy and easy, so I grabbed my packaging tape. So I put it on where I'm going to be taping this on, like this, on the inside. So I'm also going to add just a little bit of glue up here. Maybe I'll add it here along the edge, so where it touches the inside of the toilet paper tube, it will have some glue there as well. But I just found taping it helped. It wasn't the easiest thing to get to hold. So comment below, tell me some things that you've been doing. So yeah, Claudia had this little high hopes for us to do some fun things, but she actually got a little bit sick with her asthma due to our allergy season right now, not coronavirus. So she was kind of out of commission for doing anything fun for quite a few days. So she's just getting better from that right now. So maybe once she feels better, we'll start doing some fun stuff again. Her college is 2 of her 4 classes she was doing online anyway, so those just continued online, but her other 2 classes that were in-person classes are getting ready to start up tomorrow again, and they'll be doing them online. So now I'm just adding my windows, and because of the curvature of the toilet paper tube, you have to hold stuff down, let it sit for a minute, and then it quickly dries. So some of my quilting friends did something really fun at the beginning where we mailed fabric to each other, and with those pieces of fabric, they were cut to make a heart, a Band-Aid, a quilt block that looks like a Band-Aid with a big heart in the middle. So they are our coronavirus quilts. I haven't started mine yet. Some of them have theirs totally done and par for my procrastination. Mine hasn't started yet, but I'll get to it eventually. It'll happen. All right, so here's my windows on my house. Next, I'm gonna be putting my door on. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue my door first, and then I'm gonna cut around it. And I'll glue the inside piece. So this prop is very, very handy. Use a house a lot. Okay, so I went ahead and glued the front part of the door on. I'm just gonna take those small scissors again. Like I said, the small ones seem to work a little bit better for me. And I'm cutting my door. And then what I did is just kind of folded it back, just kind of creased it back. So see how that's kind of ugly on the inside, the toilet paper tube? It's not very pretty. That's why I went ahead and added the other blue piece. There you go. And here's the second house. So here's the first one I made. Here's the second one. So in prop number 5, it's a house that we just made. And in prop video number 4 is a cute little Dalmatian dog. And prop number 3 was a snake. Number 2 is an octopus. And the first one is the owl. Now, an added bonus to the owl is also, I explained how I did the binoculars, super easy, but I did not actually make them in class. All right, so when I reach 150 subscribers, I will be giving away one of each of the props that I made in class, not the binoculars, but the other ones. And stay tuned because I still have one more prop left to go. So prop 6 is coming up next. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, give it a thumbs up. And I really appreciate all of you staying and watching till the end. And comment below on what fun things you've been doing. Thanks.